Hi everyone, welcome to this video. In this video, we will see about what is a full stack development. So these are the contents that we will be watching in this video. It starts from who is a full stack developer and moves with what is a full stack development and followed by the need for a full stack development and also the difference between the full stack developers and other kind of developers, and we will also be seeing some popular stacks available in this modern world and advantages and disadvantages of the full stack development, and finally a real-time application demo video. So, who is a full stack developer? A full stack developer is someone who works with both the back end and the front end. In other words, we can also say that a developer who is able to develop both the client side and the server side. Full stack developers have some skills in a wide variety of coding niches, starting from the database to ending with the graphic design and even the UI management in order to do their job well. They have many responsibilities. Some of the notable responsibilities are helping with the design and testing and debugging the software, creating servers and databases for the backend of the software, designing user interactions, and many on. So, what is a full stack development? Full stack development refers to the development of both the front end and back end portions of the web applications. So, what is the front end? It is the visible part of the website or a web application which is responsible for user experience. The user directly interacts with the front end portion of the web application or website. Front end languages include HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Front end frameworks include AngularJS, React.js, and Bootstrap, and even jQuery, while back-end refers to the server-side development of web application or website with the primary focus on how the website works. It is responsible for managing the database through queries and APIs like client-side commands. This type of websites mainly consists of three parts: front-end, back-end, and the database. The back-end portion is built by using some libraries, frameworks, and languages like PHP, C++, Java, Python, JavaScript, Node.js, and the list of backend frameworks include Django, Rails, Laravel, Spring, etc. So, what is the need for a full stack development? It depends on the size and scalability of the software. For instance, let us take a small independent game group made up of only a few people. Creating a small simulator could have one backend and one front end, and that might be all they need for the development. If they are even smaller, they might have one full stack developer who handles the entire application. On the other hand, a large web application with strong potential for scaling will require many hands on the deck, namely backend, front end, and full stack developers. So, the difference between the front end developers and the back end developers and the full stack developers is given. So, who are front end developers? They deal with interface and user facing systems, and back end developers deal with the server and database of the application. A full stack developer is a person who can develop both the client and server software. They program a browser like using JavaScript, jQuery, Angular, or Vue. Program a server like using PHP, ASP, Python, or Node. Program a database like using SQL, SQLite, or MongoDB. Some of the popular stacks are LAMP stack, LEMP stack, MEA and Mean stack, Django stack, Ruby on Rails, etc. And here are the advantages and disadvantages of a full stack development. The advantage of being a full stack developer is you can master all the techniques involved in a development project. And the major disadvantage of full stack development is being a full stack developer is increasingly complex. Now let's watch a real-time demo video for a full stack development. Here is a small example for a full stack application. In this application, the front end used is React.js, where it is a JavaScript library used for building reusable UI components, and the API used is Swagger, where Swagger is nothing but a framework which allows us to define the API structure automatically so that two machines can communicate easily. And the final backend is MySQL, which is a relational database management system developed by Oracle that is based on structured query language. First, to run our full stack application, we will start the API connection. It will take a few seconds. Now you may see that Swagger UI is being called upon, and it has two methods, get method and the post method respectively, where you can get and post tasks. Now let us start our React app. To start our React app, you can also start by giving the command npm start on terminal of the VS Code, or either you can give npm start and the command prompt of the task manager path, so that the React app gets started. It may take a few seconds. Now you may see the React app. It is a simple app that is used to show the list of tasks. And now let us add a task. For example, I'm adding a task called Raghavan, and I'm going to send it. Here you may see the task added a pop-up. Let's check the list task. A task called Raghavan is being listed. So this is all about this application. So the front end used in this application is the, React.js, which is nothing but a JavaScript library used for building reusable UI components. And the API used is Swagger, which is a framework which allows us to define the API structure automatically so that two machines can communicate easily. In other words, we can say that it is acting as a bridge, and the backend is MySQL, which is nothing but a relational database management system, which is developed by Oracle, that is based on structured query language. So that's all about a full stack application. Hope you got benefited. Thank you. Thank you for watching.